Okay. Okay. Here we are. Waiting for people to join. Okay. Okay, should be good. This one. This sieve. Hoi! Hoi! Okay. Okay. Today English stream. Cory raid! Yay! Hello Cory. Hello raiders. Welcome to the stream. Cory raid hype. Yes. Okay. Let's go. Welcome. Yes, welcome yourself to my stream. Yes. Velvet Room yokoso. I'm going to finish Persona 5 after NieR. On stream, too. Okay. So, last time we got the 4th key. Now we are about to get the 5th key. That is the plan for today. Venred! Hello, Venred. Are you okay? Mom, is Venred okay? Oh, good music again. Right. You know, somehow I keep forgetting that the music in this game is good. It's weird.
Hey there. Your weapon is ready to go.
Great.
Neat. I need to get the mouse cursor out of the way.
You know,
Iron will.
with a weapon like that,
You were going to say?
Ah,
I need
Okay.
to ask you for a favor.
what kind of food?
Oh, yeah?
I want you to avenge my brother.
Oh, damn.
That is a rather ponderous favor.
It's my
nice.
mission. It's the whole... I don't care about money.
What?
I only care about making a weapon
have a nice
strong
meal,
enough
then.
to kill those bastards.
Which bastards?
Great.
The ones in the
If I stay at my fridge, all I find is salad.
The shade
Because
is
that's
forces the robot.
the single source of food currently in there.
There's a shade in there?
Yes.
And what have we decided?
We're gonna kill it.
There's a shade in there. Yes, what are we gonna do? Murder! Okay. Brilliant. The family picture. What a wonderful game. By the way, is my stream still set to 18 plus? Because I wanted to change that.
So you're going to fetch parts to fix a lighthouse?
Yeah. There was this old lady that helped me once, and I'm fixing the lighthouse where she used to live.
Exactly who did the helping is a matter of debate. But regardless...
Otherwise, I'm going to change that in the break. The music is so good in this part too, it's amazing. Yes, the most adult. Corey. Indeed. Actually, let me fix this real quick. Dashboard. Stream settings. Metro content. There we go. Now it's turned off. NieR is suitable for all audiences, right? Yes, I know. Me too. I am also 25. Ow. Perfect dodge. I legitimately have no idea where I need to go. I'm just going places. Places. This place. Medicinal herb. Yeah, sure. Especially Kaine. I don't know what you're talking about. What about Kaine would not be suitable for all audiences? I mean, honestly, all the mature audiences thing does is force people to log in. I don't think anyone actually, like, cares. But I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, that the lag is. Hello, lag. The further I've gotten in the game, the worse it's getting with the lag. And a, like, honest question, maybe Vaya knows or something. Do I need to, like... Oh, shit. Do I need to put NieR streams on mature? I have legitimately no idea. That save! Holy shit! Fuck. Damn. I think I'm in the wrong part of town. I think I've been here before, actually. And I have no idea where I'm going. Well... We're not done? We're not done. Okay. Oh, there the lag is again. Great. I don't know why it does this. I guess it just becomes unhappy now and then. Oh, what's going on? Yeah, I think I killed this one before. That's a good sword. I'm gonna try that one. Hey, look, the frames are back. Memory alloy. Yay. Yeet. 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 Okay, do you need to go this way? I might. I have no idea. Book, help me. I'm gonna go here. There's some good music. What a surprise. I love how Emil is just like chilling there. Come on. This train ride takes forever. Looks like train ride's over. Let's go. Ow, ow, stop. Dude, stop! You're gonna drop my croissant. Loading screen. Hi! You weren't here before. And by before I mean 5 years ago. Oh, well, hi. Oh, you could attack cancel by dashing. Interesting. These are really not made to be defeated by great swords. Anyway, let me collect all these. And then figure out where the heck to go. In here, maybe? That's probably depth, honestly. I think I'm just gonna go there. I can farm later. I probably have to go all the way in. Where? I am getting some rare stuff here. I'm definitely going to check out the upgrades after this. That's nice. Yay. Okay, and in here. Whee. Okay, let's see.
I've never
Going
heard
up.
of a shade living with a machine. What's that about?
Don't know, don't
Yeah, I'm
care.
definitely
All
in the
that
red
matters is
sector.
that we kill them both.
By the way, this wasn't here before, was it? This part wasn't here when I defeated the machine that killed the mom. I think. It surely wasn't. No. Do I want to stay here? I feel like I do. But I don't know how to get up there. I gotta get in there. But there's no way. This really isn't. Oh, that's a deep hole. Now I need to get... Okay, I need to take the elevator. Okay. But I got a voice line related to the main story, so I'm on the right track. Yay! Okay, go, go. Oh, okay.
It seems we have found the entrance to our robot friend's hideout.
Right.
A hole in
Let's
the
head down.
floor.
Are you mad? We've no idea what lies below.
Beats going the long way around. Come on.
Alright. Hi. Hello. Attack! Aww. It's a little boy with his toy.
Intruder detected. Scanning.
No, I think he's friendly.
Looks like we found him.
Good lord, it's enormous.
Intruder detected. Scanning. Scanning.
Da, 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 da.
Exterminating.
Look at the shade!
That thing is commanding the robot somehow.
Aim for the legs! Knock it down! Take out the shade!
Exterminating.
Ah.
Ing. Must defend my mission.
Oh, damn it. That's a shade. It's a shade!
How do you know? Oh, boss is taking damage though. Oh, my. Whoa. Okay. What? What?
Exterminating. Ing.
This thing can transform?
It's a transformer.
Watch for falling debris.
Look
Oh
out!
boy.
Escape. No. See the world.
Escape? Is this Omega?
Must protect. Must fight.
Transformers, robots in disguise. Bad.
Where do you think you're
Oh
going?
my god.
No mere robot can face the majesty of Grimoire Vice.
I can't concentrate with all this bullshit fancy talk!
Keine.
Killed here!
Phew. And now? Alright, sorry, it would be escape. It's flying! Ah, I understand. Murder! Yay! Another merciless act of violence that will definitely not come back to bite me in the butt later. I'm sure.
Must defend my mission.
You stupid machine! You killed my family! You took everything from me!
Ingi.
Hey, come on. That's enough.
I did it! Now that this goddamn thing is dead, I can forage wherever I want! Just wait, you goddamn freak! Now I can make all kinds of powerful weapons! Just leave it to me! Leave it all to me!
He sounds okay.
Look, we get it, okay? Really?
Hatred and madness will never heal a wounded heart.
Maybe it's just all he's capable of right now.
Revenge is a fool's errand.
Yeah, I know.
The Law of Robotics key fragment. Now we have all of them. Right.
This is the last of them.
Now we can find the Shadow Lord and Yona.
We certainly can.
Hold on, Yona. I'm almost there.
Actually, I think I'm gonna turn mature back on with all the swearing. Wait. Wee. Well, let's see what we can do with all those keys. 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 Keys.
I marvel at how relatively simple a task this retrieval process proved to be. It is almost as if someone deliberately set us on this path.
You're overthinking again, Vice.
But
I don't care if it's a trap. Yona's waiting for me and I'm...
I see.
Mexico.
You're really gonna do it? The whole village is buzzing, you know. They say... I guess it's really happening, huh?
I'll bring her back. I promise.
About that.
Yeah?
Nothing. Never mind. Popola just loves to worry. Anyway, you be careful. Yes, do be careful.
Thanks.
Let's go. A second. Okay, let's go. So,
Getting on?
how do I select that? What do I select? Huh? Am I talking to the wrong person? Huh? Excuse me, did I miss something? Am I being stupid? I think I'm being stupid.
Oh there.
Hello?
Oh there.
Like, what?
Please be careful.
Wow, great help. What the heck? Did I? Did I jump over a trigger or something? No, it didn't. Hello?
Oh there.
Can't you drive? Just fucking go somewhere? Huh? What?
Oh there.
Huh?
Oh there.
Am I being the stupid? What is going on?
Are we ready? Let's all make it back alive,
Okay.
okay?
It's a plan.
Cool. What? I'm so confused. What's going on? Huh? Oh no, I remember now why we're here. We found the entrance in the topmost chamber in the first place. That's why we're here. The entrance to the castle is in here. I remember. It's been a hot minute since I played that. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. These are so hard to kill. Die! Who are you? Die. He did. I don't think this is faster. Honestly, it doesn't look like it's faster. Going up. Dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Okay. That's a strange angle. This is weird. I don't like it. Hi. Are you... you... Ah! Are you serious right now? When did I learn that? When did I learn to charge? Could I always have done that? And just never remembered the tutorial? Maybe. I don't know. Ha. Perfect. I do need to interact
Hey.
this. Hi? What the heck? Oh, jeez. Let me go. Holy. Ow. What the? Hey. What? Excuse me? What? I died apparently. I'm going to do that with a different kind of weapon, I guess. Also, I'm going to kill these first. Die! Bonk. I'll have to fight my way up there one more time. Great. Actually, that boss I just fought belongs to a side quest. This one.
Hey.
Now it will spawn. There we go. See? Ugh. Do it. Oh man. You interrupted me. Come on. No. Die. No, you die, not me. Trade offer. You receive death. I receive tasty loot. Okay, got him. Ooh, a new word. Noise. Die. Thank you. I actually think the choir just lives
That's the
here.
last of them.
I mean, it's spacious in here.
This
You
should be
don't know.
enough route.
At least I think so. Hi. No, thank you. Bye. Honestly, I'm just gonna yeet up here. Speedrun strats. I'm not interested in fighting any of you. No. Thank you. Hi. Okay, I'm interested in fighting you. But not for the reason you think. It's because you're too big to get past. Without fighting you. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, it's the one you can get into the infinite. Look, like, now he'll start shooting, and now he'll switch to melee. And if I just dodge out fast enough, he just goes into an infinite. It's amazing. It's great. Whoever designed this battle, 10 out of 10. Great. Amazing. Best battle. Why is the music still playing? What's going on? Are these the force battle chambers? They are not. Huh. How about that? Neat. And the puzzle's already solved. Remember, children, walking through a door makes you impervious to attacks. A valuable lesson by Uncle NieR. Oh, another one of those. Yay. Oh, is this the wrong way? It is indeed the wrong way. I am stupid. I need to go here. I love how this is literally the climax. And I'm just walking. Nope. Bye. Maybe this is intended to give you like a few extra level ups if you've been skipping stuff so far. But I haven't. The bosses have all gone down quite easily.
I wonder why the shades are getting so strong. They were never this powerful before.
It seems the Shades are continually expanding their forces.
Looks like they'll just keep pushing us humans back, huh?
No. I'll find a way to stop it.
Yes, yes, us humans. Don't you love being all human? Hi! Can we not? Thank you. That was funny. Okay. There we go.
Such an ominous sight. and yet I find it strangely nostalgic.
Okay, are we going to get Hansel and Gretel
This is where
again?
Weiss and I first met. First fought together.
Wow! This is where you used to live, Weiss?
Well, yes, I suppose. In a technical sense.
Okay, remind me to not save on slot
At
1.
least it was free
Okay.
from annoying hussies like yourself.
Hussies. So good. Remind me to not save onto slot 1.
And now the path is open.
Let's go. Lego. I have opened door. Did not expect this. This reminds me strangely of the tower in Automata. Or I think rather the other way around? Huh. Hi. This is nice. Oh. What? Hold on. Excuse me. A sword. Alright, I don't have all weapons. Ah, whatever. I think this might be a puzzle. But I don't know why.
Okay, hold on. Is it just me, or are we looping around the same path over and over?
No, but the statue wasn't
What do you
broken.
mean?
I think he means we're stuck.
There must be an escape route somewhere.
Okay. Let's see. Ah,
To whom
Barbs.
does the true voice speak? To whom does the true form show itself? You must answer.
It can talk!
I ask, why did humans disappear from the world?
The hell is this?
I believe this is some manner of password.
Password?
Yes. The correct answer should grant us access to the castle. I feel confident I have heard this somewhere before. To whom does the... I ask, why did
humans disappear from this world?
You must answer.
Because of a black disease.
I answer, because of a black disease. I ask, how can humans extend their lives? I answer by acquiring leaves of the sacred tree.
That was wrong. Okay, so are there hints to this somewhere? Or is this just the lore puzzle? Where you trial and error?
I appear to have made an error.
Or did I just, like, miss a location because I haven't done everything yet? I mean, are there hints to this in this space?
To whom does the true voice speak? To who? Why you?
Anyway, it's
I
ask how
the scroll. And it's this.
I answer by separating body from soul.
I ask, what is the destination of souls?
I answer.
Very well. You are acknowledged as master. You may enter.
Well then,
Very nice.
seems the way is open.
Hi. Why are you here?
It's the twins from your village.
Popola, Devila, what are you doing here?
Hey, any chance you'll just go back to the village? This is a very dangerous place. Even if you can find Yona here, you probably can't get her out.
How did you get here?
We're asking the questions right now.
What are you two doing here?
I'm not going to answer that. You can figure it out yourself.
Wow, thanks.
We're here to rescue Yona.
No dice, huh? Well, I guess we don't have a choice then. No, I suppose not. How sad.
Oh god, it's time.
We didn't want to fight you. We really didn't want to.
Oh, the music.
Devila, what's happening?
Sorry, but this fate was predetermined. Still, we spoke to truth. We really wanted to avoid this if possible. We were hoping to put it off for 100 years or so. Until the next generation came along.
What are you talking about?
Are they shades?
I don't think so.
It's
No,
a
they're
lie.
not.
I don't believe it.
Oh no, my dear NieR.
We never thought you'd grow to be this powerful.
This is madness. Why do you block our path?
You have no cause to speak so with us, Grimoire Vice. You are a traitor.
Oh boy.
What now? They copied my powers.
Ah, shit on a shingle. They can use the sealed verses.
Of course we can. The power came from us in the first place. You were simply loaned a small portion of it.
Vice, are you all right?
Devila, Popola, why are you guys doing this? Why are you siding with the Shades?
Oh, they have their reasons, I'm sure. Oh, the music is so good. Oh, that was very nice. Pop, 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 pop. Pew 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 pew. Another fade to white.
Why?
The answer to every riddle lies within the heart of the Shadow Lord.
Shadow Lord? So you've been on his side this whole time?
You must search for that answer yourself. You've got to face your own truth now. Please, enter the Shadow Lord's castle.
Bye! I guess the people needed them.
Devila and Popola. Fighting.
Yes, they do seem to be putting us through a great deal of...
You okay, Vice?
How odd. For long years, my mind and tongue have been my greatest assets. But...
Oh well.
Now the
Okay.
latter seems to be... Well,
Vice?
do not look at me like that. I am Grimoire Vice. I am both.
I'm perfect. Ah, Vice. Hi.
I think I hear a waltz.
Huh. That's strange.
It certainly is a grand affair.
Bunch of dancing bastards.
They're all shades!
I think we're locked in!
It's not like I was planning to leave.
Yeah, it's a bit late for that.
Oh man. Oh, that I shouldn't have used that. Oh, but I don't have anything else. Okay. Oh, another word. Oh, of course. Yay, stabbing. Whee! Boop.
Damn it! It won't stop coming!
I'll open the next door. Cover me.
Oh, how I do love a good...
Vice!
Guys, I don't think Vice is okay.
Let's go.
Protect Kaine for us!
Come on. Oh, come on.
Kaine! Hurry!
It's not open yet?
Do I look like a goddamn locksmith to you?
No, you idiot! What are you doing?
Lock doesn't want to open? Fine. I'll just break it down.
Stop, you impatient fool!
Oh my.
Damn no good bullshit bastard! Open the fuck up already! Ugh! Got it.
Kaine, look out!
The orbs! Yep, that's the orb.
These things are freaking me out! Kaine! What's wrong?
We need to help Kaine! Help Kaine!
We don't need forgiveness, asshole.
Kaine?
Ow. Okay.
How should I know?
Kaine, are you alright?
I'm fine. Let's just kill some shit and move on, alright? Damn it! How can something so big be so fast?
yourself against the shock.
Pop, 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 pop. Oh, ow. Bam! Yes, it's Calamity Ganon, actually.
Oh dear.
Ah, it's just Ganon. Oh no. Great. Da 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 da. The armor, great. Bop 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 bop. Armored pig. Amazing. What?
Can we even hit this thing?
That fog. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
We can't stop now. Damn it.
Stay focused, Kaine. Don't fall victim to such distractions.
Come on! We have to keep going! Let's go!
Poison cannon.
This way! Move!
Okay, I'm moving. Bye.
Up here!
Oh, there's a box. I want what's in that box. 1 medicinal herb. Very good. Oh no.
Please, hurry!
Okay, I'm running. Oh, I'm not running enough. Ow! Okay, I need to stop collecting stuff while running up the stairs. I get it. I get it. Oh, what is this? Dragoon Lance.
Up here!
Dragon Dragoon? Is this Drakengard? Drakengard Lance? Yes, I get it. Goodbye.
Please, hurry!
Woo!
Damn it, I can't get it open.
Attack incoming!
The entrance is locked too.
It seems we are in a bit of a predicament. Strike the beast while it's down.
Hit the thing while it's down.
I'm trying. Ay, ay, ay. Hello, Ganon. Bop, 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 bop. Go back to your game. Again. Oh, again, this great. Poison again! But that was almost at full health. What the heck?
Tasa, Tedo to, Chi iru to te.
出づち汗より切ったおきとだあらペルアとシデチ無責音イラコク
やつって
What are you doing here?
サルリとしたとカイザムとキロだろ
You are correct.
やアラトテ三世隊
フルワリワリとてドラスハンカシチンですバチ
あらペルアと
ロンダ来てキリゴイタニ
アンペリアトサチチサトレルタカイザムチと
That's it! Get up!
えタッカー奇跡を
Hey!
あ
Stop! Let me go! Stop it! Damn it! King, no!
ギ後でアリクラーサアコ
No! Open the door! You can't fight that thing on your own!
さあゆくくおタオキアルタビートクルトこっちいる勝てケタルイトエチケロアルテリアだせ
ギウジー
各石技師
真鍮カレルタカイザムテラス
あんだあらたてウラーヌペルアトチ
ラーヌカイザムトトチ
Oh my lord. Everyone is going to die. Oh wow. Slap.
Knock it off already.
Slap.
Let's go. Kaine. He's fighting for you. And for Fira. Then let him die for nothing.
Okay.
Friend.
The music, though. Look, the game is filling me up on health restore items. There won't be a boss after this door, will there? Maybe even the final one? Nah, never. Emil, do you have to sing right now? Because I'm crying and I need to fight. Well, hello.
Devila! Popola!
Oh, look. You made it. We've been waiting for so long.
Why are you doing this?
It began 1300 years ago.
Lore!
Humanity, finding itself on the brink of extinction, undertook a last-ditch rescue plan called Project Gestalt. Do you still not remember, Grimoire Weiss? Then let's give you a refresher.
Story time! Oh boy. Obtain Project Gestalt documents. There it is.
Weiss! My mind. I remember. Devila. Popola. You are not human. In fact. Oh no.
Yeah, sometimes the truth can be a real bitch. You want to finish that thought for him, sister? All of us, every person standing in this room, are mere shells created by the true humans.
What are you saying?
You still don't get it? You aren't human.
What?
So then humans, I mean, the true humans, are extinct?
No. They still live on. You know them as shades. Each shade is a twisted remnant of what was once a human being.
Crazy, huh? Now let's skip the part where you stand there with your mouths agape and just get down to business.
Wait.
Sorry, but we're gonna be needing that shell of yours. The rightful owner has been waiting for a very long time. Please don't be angry with us. We are only doing our duty. Our endless existences have a single purpose: to control the lives of others in accordance with the will of the true humans. You have your own motives, your own desires. And we have ours. I fear it really is just that simple.
Oh well.
Don't speak such foolishness.
Sorry.
Oh boy. Ow.
You and us, we're the same. Tools in the hands of a master.
No. I'm nothing like you.
Devila? Devila? Popola, are you crying?
No! Don't die!
You know, Popola, I understand now why we're twins. It's because we're born without souls.
Devila, I can't stop the bleeding. Oh God, I can't stop it.
This world is too lonely for one without a soul. There's too much emptiness. Our souls are missing. And yet somehow our tears still work. It's kind of weird. Sorry, sis. I love you.
Devila! Devila! Don't you go! No, I can't be alone! Devila!
Popola. Let's stop this now.
Stop? Stop? Now you want to stop? You think you have the luxury to stop? You cut down my sister like a goddamn animal and now you want to stop? Popola, wait! It doesn't have to— No one stops! It's way too late to stop! No one stops!
Please,
Oh boy.
don't do this, Popola! You and Devila were like parents to me!
Those two have watched the world wither for time immemorial. The cruelness of such a fate is difficult to imagine.
I don't want to do this! I don't want to fight her!
Stop bitching and start fighting! It's the only way!
Ah, boy. Oh no. No! I don't like this. Why?
No stopping. No stopping ever.
That can't be good.
The bridge!
Blast! We're trapped.
I've got an idea.
Yay! NieR.
I fear we're done for.
It'll be all right.
No. No, don't you fucking dare.
You know, when I was young, I hated my eyes. And now that I'm older, I hate what my body has become. But there's something else there now. Something like pride, you know? I mean, without all this, I couldn't have become your friend. Goodbye, my friends. Thank you for everything.
Emil!
For so long, all I could do was destroy. But now, I have a chance to save something. No!
No!
Now get going, okay?
Emil!
Don't worry about me.
No!
I'm gonna be fine.
Emil! Emil!
Emil! You jackass, get back here! Emil!
Oh dear. Kaine's so unstable, and Vice can't stop arguing with people. I hope they can hold it together once I'm gone. Well, I guess they'll just have to learn.
No! No!
I want to see you again. I want to see all of you again. Just one more time. I'm scared. I don't want to die.
No! No. No.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Level up, yay! More murder corridor, more murder corridor. Huh.
Yona!
Well, there it is. Final boss. Indeed.
This ends here. Strike hard. Hold nothing back.
How can a mere tool hope to stand against the Shadow Lord?
Don't speak in such a manner, fool. I am nothing like you.
No, impossible!
Die!
Don't relax yet. It's not over.
Hey, what? There we go. Book dead. Good.
Be careful.
My heart.
Vice, you alright?
Naturally, I'm as fit as a fiddle.
Okay, phase 2, I guess.
Wait.
Yona.
Brother?
Yoda.
Nope.
Please, just stop. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't need someone else's body. I don't want it. There's another girl inside this body. I can hear her. She won't stop crying. She says she wants to see her brother.
Yoda's been possessed?
This girl loves her brother too, just as much as I do. It's not right, you know? It's not right that she can't see him. It's you, isn't it?
Yes, it's me. Let's go home.
I'm really sorry. I don't know what to... I'm so very sorry. No matter what. Just know that... I love you.
Hurry. The shade that possessed her is gone.
I don't think it's over, actually.
Watch over Yoda for me. You want me to understand your sadness? You think I'm gonna sympathize with you? I swore to protect my sister and my friends. If someone puts them in danger, they must stand aside or be cut down.
Oh, those are not the usual orbs. Ah?
Weiss, what's wrong?
Weiss, are you okay?
You're freaking me out here, Vice.
What are you doing? Come to... Just do it! Strike the killing blow!
Guys, I don't think this is the good ending. Yeah, he does. He started at half. He started at half HP. Yeah, barely any. But I'm also using the orbs mostly to just dot him. I think Weiss just died.
Bother. One moment, please.
You okay?
Fine, just fine. Alright, no, I'm not.
Weiss.
It seems some headstrong idiot has decided to push me beyond my limits. I should have taken that job as a cookbook when I had the chance.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry.
Only joking. I hate cookbooks.
Excuse me?
But...
Let's go. Out of the way. I have one final task to fulfill.
Where are you going?
Cookbook.
Where to stop him, of course.
Amazing.
But after that, it's up to you. Only you can see this battle to its conclusion. I wish you luck, my friend.
So,
Can't.
basically,
I swore I'd always fight by your side.
I'm losing half of my
You're an
kit.
exceedingly stubborn lad. You know that, yes? Perhaps that's why I've so enjoyed our time together. But I fear this is where our journey ends.
Weiss!
Oh, and remember what I told you about using my full name. Well, forget it. I've grown rather fond of Weiss.
No.
Weiss. I knew you'd come around.
Don't let it go to your head now.
Bye, Vice.
I have something to defend. I have a reason to live. Shadow.
Almost got him. Oh, the music. Oh no. No, this definitely isn't a good ending, guys. Good endings don't sound like this. Well, shit. There's no music. I don't like that.
Is Yona all right? Oh God, no.
Oh, please, the girl is fine.
Vice? Where are you? Are you okay?
I am as well as can be, considering I have lost my physical form. Doubtless my voice will be the next to go, so listen closely. Your sister is safe. Do not mourn her, and do not give up hope. Instead, you must call her back to you.
How?
Use your memories. Recall the times you spent with her. Present her with proof that the two of you live still, and that your lives have meaning.
I don't know.
Typical. But take heart. I know you can do it.
What's my favorite food? Cookies. What's my favorite book? That's my magic storybook. What's my favorite place? Home with you. What's my favorite flower? The lunar tear, of course. Okay, one more question. Who do I love more than anyone?
Are you serious?
Is that you?
Yona.
Is this my body?
Yes, Yona. It's yours and yours alone.
You look bigger than before. Like you've grown up.
Oh, yeah. I guess you haven't seen me for a while.
Have I been asleep this whole time?
Something like that.
It's almost like I'm a princess from some fairy tale.
Oh, Yona. I'm so happy to have you back.
Me too.
Kaine.
You and your sister, you have a good life, Kay?
Where are you gonna go?
Guess I'll...
You could stay with us, you know.
Thanks, but I'll pass. You know how it is. I got my own shit to take care of.
What do you mean?
Personal shit, alright? Anyway, take it easy, yeah?
Kaine.
Hey, look. It's beautiful. For the longest time, I heard someone telling me how they wanted to see the light. And now, they can finally see it. Thank you. I love it. It's so sunny today.
Yeah, it sure is.
That's a lot of people. I love how instead of like you usually do it ranking them, like ordering them by job title and department, they're just listing them alphabetically. Actually, I think I like this better. Because the other credits say, these people gave you the game, but really it was these people who were really doing it. And these are just like, here's everyone. This is all the people who brought you this. I really like this. Huh. There are people listed here as question mark, question mark, question mark. I assume those are characters I haven't met. This is a really good way of doing credits. even the outsourcing companies are just listed here as if they were a person working on this. There's the conductor for the soundtrack. Oh my god. Oh, this is amazing. Just Yoko Taro, just there. Look at him. Just scroll by. Like he's an entirely regular person. And not the creator of all of this. That's so cool. This is so cool. I'm going to save over this save state. There we go. Ah, look. Ending A. Here we are. Yes. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so I assume that to reach ending B, I have to load the clear data. This one. And not one of the other ones. Because this one will probably just give me ending A again if I play it. Need this one, I assume. So I'm gonna load it.
Whenever I interacted with Kaine, I was reminded about something from my past. Maybe my mind has been confusing her with my sister this whole time. Anyway...
Okay. Oh, we should read this. The sound of rain filled the village. The steep cliffs that surrounded the area magnified sound, causing even the slightest drizzle to rattle like a thunderstorm. Thin wisps of smoke streamed from huts and as the villagers huddled in their homes and waited out in the rain. No, waited out the rain. I can read. A single child, however, had braved the downpour. and was now wandering slowly toward the wooden, hawk-shaped weather vane at the center of town. The wanderer reached the vane, which had existed for as long as any could remember, and stared. The child's face was simultaneously delicate and fierce, like a teacup that had survived a shipwreck. Those traits combined with pale white skin to give the face an almost sexless quality. If the beak turns east, I go home. If it stays west, then I... A child blinked. Rain slowly dripped down on the young one's short hair and began its long descent to the ground. Come on, come on! The child felt a slight breeze and watched as the vane slowly creaked to life. Spinning this way and that for a moment, it finally set, with the beak pointing firmly toward the east. East? Really? Before the vane could move again, a jagged rock came spinning and tumbling through the air, striking home against the child's head. The force of the blow dropped the child to the ground as a hail of stones began to fall all around. No, they found me. A heartbreaking smile crept across the child's face as the stones continued their assault. Through the rain, the sound of multiple footsteps grew louder before a voice rang out. Yoo-hoo, Kaine! The voice belonged to Demo, the worst of all the bullies in the area. As Kaine struggled to stand, a final stone came skittering through the mud and bounced against her foot. Blood oozed from the cut above her eye and blurred her vision, but she could make out the shapes of Demo and his usual gang of idiots. The boy seemed taken aback for a moment by Kaine's seeming indifference to the blood dripping from her face, but quickly regained his bravado. What's up, freak? You like the rain? You getting all wet? Or did you finally decide to run away from home? Though she knew it was futile, Kaine turned to leave. Before she could get more than a few steps, the other children scrambled to surround her, cruelty burning in their eyes. Kaine knew those were not the only eyes on her. The tormentor's parents watched from the safety of their homes. She was attuned to this sensation. It was one she had experienced many times before. While some of the villagers simply turned a blind eye to the actions of their children, many encouraged it openly. In a society ruled by superstition and fear, Kaine was something to be hated and, if possible, destroyed. I didn't say you could leave, freak! Demo's words chewed at her like a worm through an apple. He can't hurt me, she lied to herself. Be strong, be brave. He can't hurt me, he can't hurt me, he can't hurt... Oh look, the little freak's gonna cry. What's wrong? Are you sad that everyone hates you and wants you dead? Kaine prayed for the rain to flood down and carry her away from a world that seemed to have no place for her. But if there were gods, they chose to ignore her. As Demo crept ever closer, the clouds began to thin and the rain slowed. Even the weather hates me. I'm useless. A failure. I wish Demo's rock had taken my head off. Kaine couldn't meet Demo's gleaming gaze. She lowered her eyes and stared at the muddy ground below. The bully moved forward until he was inches away. He could smell the scent of old meat on his breath. The boy grabbed Kaine's face with thick fingers and yanked it upwards. She tried to turn away, but he forced her gaze back and jammed his thumb against her eyelid to pry it open. Show me! No. Did you just say no? Demo grinned evilly. You don't say no to me. No one says no to me. Not even taking his attention from Kaine, he called it to his cohorts. Come on, guys, let's give the freak what she deserves. As soon as Demo finished, kicks and blows began to rain down upon Kaine. Demo paused, still grinning, as Kaine curled into a ball and tried to make the pain stop. I don't get you, freak. What you acting like a girl for, huh? Everyone knows what you really are. Kaine ignored the question, choosing instead to stare at the weather vane, continue to point east, as if supremely confident about the future it had chosen for her. Go home? Yeah, that's a funny joke for someone with dead parents and no home to go to. Freak! Chanted the children. Freak! 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 Kaine closed her eyes and listened to the rain, waiting for the pain to start again. As the clutching hands of the village children closed around her, she bent her mind to the sound of the rain, letting it become her world entire. The rain fell, but the pain never came. Only when the laughter of her tormentors turned to terrified cries did she dare open a single blood-caked eye. Kaine was shocked to see Demo sprawled on the ground, holding his head and screaming in pain. She could see blood welling from spaces between his fat, twisted fingers. Oh my god, he's crying. He's actually crying. Deprived of their leader, the other children glanced back and forth between themselves, as if waiting for someone to step forward and take charge. When no savior emerged, they began an uneasy shuffle away from Kaine. But the young girl was the least of their concerns. Instead, their attention was rapt on the ancient woman standing a few feet away. After struggling for breath for a moment, she finally spoke in a voice thick with rage. Hurts like a bitch, don't it? Now I suggest you scatter before I throw another one. And if any of you little bastards ever touch my Kaine again, I'll do far worse than throw a rock. You can count on it. The old woman crouched down and gently touched the hand Demo was using to cover the wound. Before I could think to protest, she ground her palm into the wound and twisted back and forth. Ow! He screamed, leaping to his feet. Stop it! What are you doing? Quit whining! Ain't no one ever died from a scratch. You hit me with a rock, you stupid bitch, a big one. That thing could have killed me. The old woman shrugged. Death is the best cure for stupid. Demo's face twisted with rage at her words. Locking his eyes on Kaine, he took a step backward and spat on the ground. Get out! Leave this village! No one wants you here, either of you! Seeing the old woman grab another stone, Demo and his companions turned tail and ran. As they fled, the old woman grabbed her side and barked out a single laugh. Ha! Look at the fat boy go! Guess he's healthy enough for a run from a fight. The woman's smile faded as she turned her attention to Kaine. Kneeling down, she removed her shawl and placed it around the young girl's shoulders, then produced a cloth from the folds of her dress and began blotting at the blood on her forehead. Oh, Kaine, she said, why didn't you fight back? You're stronger than that lot. The words of her grandmother stung Kaine, and she turned away. Don't be nice to me, she said. I don't deserve it. Nothing matters anymore. Her tears, held in check for so long, finally began to fall on the muddy ground below. Everyone hates me. They think I cause bad things to happen. They think I'm a freak. I wish I was dead. As Kaine's tears turned to sobs, she felt her grandmother's hands on her shoulders. Despite her advanced age and diminutive size, she was a woman of surprising strength, and Kaine found herself unable to turn away. Don't talk like that, girl. It's a river wide and deep that flows between the realms of this world and the next, and it grants no mercy to any that attempt the crossing. You got a duty to fight until your last breath, understand? The old woman tightened her grip and tried to still the tremor in her voice. You know the pain of losing someone close to you, Kaine. You know because you survived it. As the words hit home, Kaine was struck by the force of her own love for the old woman. As a young child, she didn't even know of her grandmother, but when her parents died, the woman quickly appeared as her own, accepted her as her own. Grandma, as Kaine called her, was cunning, vulgar, and quick to violence, and the first few years together had not been easy. But with each year that passed, Kaine and her grandmother had grown closer. However, it was only now, sitting in the mud, with tears and blood caking her face, that Kaine truly understood the depth of her affection. Thank you. Here was a woman who had seen hard times, who had seen death, who had fought through all these things and somehow emerged on the other side. If anyone could understand Kaine's pain and loneliness, it was her. Do I make you sick, Grandma? Of course not. Don't be an ass. Kaine drew her grandmother's moth-eaten shawl around her body and shuddered. But my body, it's not normal. If I was normal, then Mom and Dad wouldn't... Hush! Interrupted Grandma. I'll not hear another word of this nonsense. You're my granddaughter, and I love you. And if folks have a problem with that, they can just go to hell. With that, the old woman reached out and placed a wreath of dried flowers in Kaine's hair. The skill it took to bend the flowers without breaking the stems or losing a single petal was remarkable, and the beauty of it made Kaine want to cry all over again. Oh my gosh, these are Lunar tears. Grandma, you made this for me? Lunar tears were legendary flowers. Most people could live an entire life without ever seeing one, and yet her grandmother had somehow collected a dozen or more. Kaine reached up and touched the wreath, as if she couldn't believe it was real. Where did you find these? Just stumbled on them while I was out doing the shopping. The old woman turned away as she spoke, leading Kaine to suspect that the search had been more difficult than she was letting on. The pains she took to construct the ornament, let alone track down the flowers used in its construction, made Kaine's heart hurt. She reached up and gently adjusted the wreath, admiring the way it felt between her fingers. Didn't quite turn out right, said her grandmother as she squinted at it. These old hands have trouble with delicate work, but it sure looks good on a pretty girl like you. Kaine blushed and turned away. You think I'm pretty? Wait, wrong words. You think I'm pretty? Of course you are! What a fool thing to say! Thank you, Grandma. Her grandmother smiled. We're gonna be fine, you and me, she said. Long as we got each other, we'll just be fine. Kaine took her grandmother's hands in hers. The two of them struggled to their feet. As they began the long walk home, Kaine gripped the hand with all her might, as if trying to stop smoke from drifting away in the wind. The rain had stopped. Kaine stood beneath the weather vane, watching it spin lazy circles, no longer caring about the direction it faced when it stopped. I don't need to escape. I have a home now. Grandma loves me, and that's enough. Even if it's us against the world. Kaine let her gaze drift up past the vane and into the cloud sky. The last faint hints of a rainbow were slowly fading. As she turned and headed for home, the light scattered into a million particles and vanished, seemingly taken away in the breeze. In the distance, Kaine heard a steady sound of an axe striking wood. The noise had a purposeful quality to it, as if she was hearing a master woodsman go about his work. The firewood being produced, however, was far from a work of art as could be. Pieces of every shape and size were being flung about in a barren yard with wild abandon. Anyone trying to stack such wood would probably die of frustration before the job was through. Stupid piece of shit axe! Kaine's grandmother flailed away with the axe, flinging the air with both splinters and wood, and words that would make the most hardened sailor blush. "Grandma!" called Kaine. "That you, Kaine?" yelled the old woman, taking her eyes off the wood for a moment. "Don't get too close, I might take your goddamn foot off by mistake." She brought the axe down on a piece of wood, sending chips flying in every direction. One spun past Kaine close enough for her to hear the whistle, at which point she decided to step back. Once she'd scuttled to a safe distance, she cupped her hands around her mouth and shouted, "Grandma! Do you need help? I can get you water or lunch or a new eggs or something." The eggs, poised to strike another wobbly blow, paused in midair. The old woman considered her granddaughter's offer for a moment, and then smiled. "Tell you what, since I'm doing such a piss-poor job of chopping, why don't you come here and take over so I can go get the water? Shades have been restless lately, and I don't want you running into one of them bastards." Relinquishing the axe, her grandmother picked up a long pole with wooden buckets on either end. Gathering water was by far the more difficult of the two jobs, but Kaine knew better than to complain. Once Grandma's mind was set, there was no changing it. Kaine did her best with chores, but Grandma took every task that required travel to the village. Though she had a long list of plausible excuses, Kaine knew the real reason. She didn't want her granddaughter to be taunted and harassed by the villagers. Once Kaine moved in, Grandma decided to take up residence a good distance from the area. Out of sight, out of mind seemed to be the best policy when it came to the villagers and her granddaughter. And rare were the days when any but the two of them could be found on the rocky acre of land they called home. Kaine enjoyed that solitude, but harbored a secret resentment that her grandmother was forced to spend her golden years in such a place. After watching her grandmother leave, Kaine turned her attention to the task at hand. She had never chopped wood before in her life, and soon discovered why the old woman hated the chore. Swing after swing of the axe produced only a tiny crack in the wood. When she finally managed to connect with a solid stroke, the tool embedded itself in the log and refused to budge. Frustrated, Kaine swung the axe around her head and threw it, log and all, across the yard. Damn it, crap! She suddenly understood the joy her grandmother felt in a good curse. Happier now, she picked up at the axe and forced it from the wood, and resumed chopping. She had a natural skill with the blade, but the task was challenging, and blisters soon began to form on her small pink hands. "This is tough. My logs are all weird sizes." Spitting on her palms and ignoring the pain, Kaine redoubled her efforts. Just as she was developing a rhythm, Grandma returned from the village. Setting down her buckets with a small sigh, she took one and looked at the logs and coughed up a wheezy laugh. "Pretty clumsy, girl. You better practice if you... Her grandmother suddenly collapsed to her knees, causing one of the buckets to wobble precariously. Eyes wide, Kaine dropped the axe and ran to her grandmother's side. "Grandma!" The old woman shook her head and pointed a trembling finger at the bucket. "Get the bucket. Can't let it spill." Kaine steadied the bucket with a foot as she knelt by her grandmother. A small bit of water sloshed over the side and made a new home in the hem of her dress, but Kaine didn't notice. Grandma, what's happening?" Crazed with panic, she grabbed her grandmother by the shoulders and shook. After a moment, the woman lifted her arm and battered Kaine away. "Stop that! Just stop!" she cried, breathing heavily. "It ain't like I'm dying. Just tired from the trip is all." Kaine desperately wanted to believe her, but one look at the old woman's shaking hands and worn face told her more than words ever could. Her grandmother had lived a long, hard life, and it seemed the bill was finally coming due. The time when her grandmother watched over Kaini was ending. Sooner than either of them had feared, the positions would be reversed. Next morning, Kaini came to the side of her grandmother's bed and took her wrinkled hand. "Grandma, you're sick and you need medicine. I'm going to the village." The old woman shook her head and tried to rise, but Kaini gently pushed her down. "It's alright," she said. "I'll be fine." Her grandmother fixed her with a gaze that could melt steel. After what seemed an eternity, she finally lowered her eyes and sighed. "Well, I don't like it, goddammit. But I guess I should quit being so stubborn and let you go up." The old woman watched as Kaini strapped on her boots and made her way down the road to her village. Hours later, as an unseen sun made its way across a dark rainy sky, she was still watching. Kaini moved at a brisk pace, checking her pockets every few minutes to make sure the money her grandmother gave her was still there. Every noise caused her to spin on her heels, making sure she wasn't being stalked by a shade, or worse, Demo and his gang. But she encountered neither tormentors nor shades, and Kaini finally found herself at the entrance to the village. The few adults she could see glanced sideways at her, then muttered to each other behind raised hands before sinking away into the shadows. Her heart racing, Kaini took a series of rapid, shallow breaths and tried to calm herself. "I have to prove myself. I have to help Grandma. I have to be strong." She chanted those words to herself over and over as she slowly made her way. Finally, her eyes settled on a rotund older woman who was angrily waving her arms in the air, telling anyone who would listen exactly what she thought of Kaini's presence. "Hey, lady," said Kaini with a bravado she did not feel. "Where's the apothecary?" The woman's flabby cheeks shook in bewildered anger. "How dare this thing speak to me?" they seemed to say, but Kaini saw that her eyes had a different emotion, fear. "Yeah, we're both scared, lady. Trust me on this one." "Which way?" Kaini repeated. The woman pointed at a small building to her right before hitching up her dress and stumbling off in the other direction. Kaini cringed, expecting a stone to come flying from the assembled crowd, but none came. Her mind was filled with a strange sense of pride as she made her way to the apothecary. But the new emotion had little time to take root, for soon as she opened the door, she noticed a familiar customer at the counter. It was Demo. He'd clearly been sent here on some kind of family errand, because his gang of followers was nowhere to be found. "Oh my god, what are you doing here, freak?" The insult was delivered without force, and Kaini happily ignored it. Stretching on tiptoes to see over the counter, she asked the shopkeeper for the medication. "Ha!" barked Demo. "That old bitch finally keel over?" "Go to hell, Demo." The boy's eyes grew so wide they seemed ready to fall out of his head, but before they could let fly a comeback, or worse, a punch, the apothecary told them to knock it off before he kicked them out of the store. Demo slunk out of the shop, cursing Kaini under his breath. Once he was gone, she allowed herself to breathe once more, taking a brief tour of the shop while the owner prepared her medication. Countless tiny bottles filled the cramped store, each with a label written in some indecipherable language. An ocean of aromas assaulted her nose, creating a scent that was exotic but not altogether unpleasant. Seeing such a variety of supplies gave Kaini a sense of peace. Surely in a world so vast, there would be a place that she could call home. On the far wall behind the counter rested a portrait of a stunning young girl. The picture at once contained bright, vibrant colors, but time had worked its cruel magic, and they were beginning to fade. The beauty of the work, however, remained undiminished. "You look like that picture." Kaini turned to find the apothecary with a small vial of medicine in his hand. His eyes were gentle but sad, and they seemed to stare through her and into nothing as he spoke. "That's my daughter. I sketched it when she was just a little girl. She's been dead a long time now." Kinda didn't know how to respond. She just stared at the portrait and tried to come up with the right words. Pictures are wonderful things, continued the shopkeeper. They let the ones closest to you live on forever. He shook his head slightly, then looked down at Kaini and smiled, handing her the medicine. He reached into his sizable green apron and produced a handful of old wax crayons. You should have these. There's no one left that I wish to draw. Kaini took an instinctive step back, causing the shopkeeper's face to darken. Yes, I've heard the rumors about you, he said. It's a small village and word travels quickly. Between you and me, I'm not sure which of them to believe, but I also don't think they matter much. I know your grandmother, Kali, and I think the way she was driven out of this town is just deplorable. Grandma's name is Kali? Thought Kaini suddenly. She was still mulling this new fact over in her mind as she reached out and gently took the crayons from the apothecary's hands. Your grandmother's an old friend of mine, he said as Kaini scooted away yet again, and I owe her much. I wager she would like it if you drew a picture of her. Yes, I think she would like that very much. Kaini murmured a quiet agreement, but inside her heart was bursting. Never before had a villager treated her with anything but complete contempt. It was a tiny, almost imperceptible step, but it was a step nonetheless. And with enough tiny steps, she might one day discover the rest of the world. When Kaini returned home, she found her grandmother asleep in her bed. Her feet were blackened and raw, even bleeding a bit in places, leading Kaini to think that she had been pacing around the room until exhaustion finally caught up with her. She placed the medicine in her grandmother's pillow and turned to leave, but found the old woman's hand clasped around her arm. Back already, are you? Asked her grandmother with a yawn. Come here and let me have a look at you. Grandma sat up and examined Kaini from head to toe. Finally satisfied that nothing terrible had befallen her grandchild, she leaned back and allowed herself to relax. Well, how was it? Did those bastards give you any trouble? It was kinda fun, said Kaini with a small smile. No, seriously, it was. Fun, eh? Gasped her grandmother in a voice which implied she believed anything, but... Huh? So anytime you need me to run an errand, just let me know. As she spoke, Kaini removed the crayons from her pocket. After a brief explanation of their source, she informed the grandmother that she was going to sketch her portrait. A portrait of me? Ridiculous. No one wants to stare at a wrinkled old crone. But Grandma, it'll make you live forever. Horse shit, said her grandmother, throwing back the sheet from her bed. Living forever would just piss me off. Now put these crayons away and help me with dinner. But Kaini would not relent, and in the end, Grandma found herself leaning against the wall of their house, as if posing for a master artist. Kaini took up the crayons, eyed her subject carefully, and then set to work. Just as her grandmother was about to nod off, Kaini finished the piece. After staring at it for a bit, she released it from her grip, and let it slowly drift to the floor. It's terrible. It doesn't look like you at all. I'm sorry, Grandma. I thought these crayons would, make drawing easy or something? The old woman's eye narrowed at her granddaughter's disappointment. Let me be the judge of that, she said, ignoring the pain in her back and reaching for the paper. The sketch could have been a person's face. It could also have been a boulder, a lump of clay, or an incredibly misshapen loaf of bread, all rendered in a chaotic array of colors. The old woman stared at the picture for a long time, and then slowly wheezed out a laugh. Oh, Kaini, she said between laughter, you truly are my blood. You're as clumsy as me, and I love it. But hush, I won't hear any more bull about how ugly you think it is. It came from the heart, and I'll treasure it always. True to her word, the old woman gave the picture a place of honor above the kitchen table. In the days that followed, Kaini would often catch her staring at the portrait with a strange smile on her face, an action she interpreted as silent, mocking laughter. A week later, Kaini could stand it no more and asked her grandmother to take the artwork down. "Push!" Jesus, said the old woman. "I'll take this down when they roll me in my shroud." She pondered this for a bit, then turned to Kaini and dropped to one knee. "Listen to me, girl. Seeing this picture makes me happy in a way I've never felt before. And it makes me want to go on, so that someday you can feel the same happiness." It was a moment that burned itself in Kaini's memory, a perfect blend of pride and love and joy that came together to form a lifelong remembrance. She swore to never forget this moment, to never forget the old woman who had made her place in the world possible. Time moves on. People and memories move in and out of life like ghosts passing through a hall. But this moment will be different, Kaini swore, because I will remember it forever. Forever. Oh my god. How many of these are there? I can't even, like, open the menu right now. I'm stuck here. Kenny listened to the sound of crackling firewood and stared at the black object in her plate. She'd been pushing it around the wooden disc for a good 10 minutes, ignoring the bemused stare of her grandmother. Finally, she summoned the courage and gave the object a brief sniff. A sharp, bitter scent flew up the nostrils and made its home in there, causing her face to twist with disgust. "Grandma, I can't believe you want me to eat a bug." The old woman threw some more wood into the cooking pot and snorted. It's no bug, fool girl, it's a berry." "Why the hell would I be feeding you bugs?" "Yeah, well, it sure looks like a bug," said Kaini, "and I think it's burnt or something, because it smells terrible." With that, Kaini held her nose and threw the berry in her mouth, chewing as little as possible. "Oh yeah, that's terrible, all right." "Why, you little brat," laughed the old woman. "Look at the sass in you. You've been spending too much time with me, and that's a fact." 5 years had passed since the moment when Kaini's grandmother saved her from the bullies. As is often the way with two stubborn people, their relationship had grown in fits and starts, but moved forwards all the same. Meals that used to be somber affairs were now filled with laughter and hurled abuse in equal measure. Kaini could not remember a time where she had been happier. As the years went by, Kaini started to shoulder more and more of the daily responsibilities. Her grandmother's legs grew weaker by the day, and she could no longer do many of the chores she used to take for granted. And so this morning, Kaini found lancing up her work boots with a breakfast of burnt berry rolling through her belly. "Where are you going today?" asked Grandma suddenly. Kaini looked up surprised. The old woman rarely asked for specifics anymore. "Well, I was gonna check out the calma trees and see if they were ripe. I thought we could make some jam or something. Oh, and I'm going to pick some flagstones, so I need to take the wheelbarrow." "Flagstones? What in the hell for?" Kaini stared at her grandmother and held out an arm and swept it around the home. Constructed mostly of cloth, rope, and rubble, the old place sagged like a boxer in the final round. "Grandma, a dying cat could chew through this house. I'm going to build a stone wall so we have some protection." The old woman laughed, exposing her toothless grin to the world. "Goddamn girl, if a bunch of thieves want to ransack this old place, let them come. We got nothing worth stealing anyway." "I'm not worried about thieves, I'm worried about shades. People saw one west of the village yesterday." The old woman tilted her head and stared at her granddaughter. "Well, shoot. I don't know why you have to do it today, but we can worry about it some other—" "Grandma, no. If I don't go to the calma trees, we won't eat tonight, you know that." A confused expression passed across the old woman's face, and for a moment she was a small child lost at a carnival. Yes, she said after a bit. "Yes, of course you're right, I'm sorry, Kaini. Lately it seems my mind is—" She didn't finish the last thought, instead walking over to her nightstand and gently taking the wreath of lunar tears from the drawer. The flower's petals had aged to a brilliant whiteness, and Kaine thought it was more beautiful now than the day she first received it. "You're gonna be a true woman soon," Grandma said as she placed the flowers in the girl's hair. "So that means less chatter about shades and building defensive walls, and more talk about how beautiful you've become." Annoyed, Kaine reached up to remove the garland, but the look on her grandmother's face stopped her hand. "You're a beautiful thing," said the old woman, "and there ain't another like you in all the world. I'm very proud of you." "Okay, Grandma, that's enough goddamn compliments for one day." "Such a mouth on you, where did that come from?" "Gee, I wonder. I'll teach you to sass me, girl," yelled Grandma. Suddenly she lurched forward and grabbed Kaine by the ears, pulling her around the room with a crazed grin on her face. "Grandma!" yelled Kaine in a quacking voice. "Grandma, stop it! What the hell?" The old woman stared at her blinked, then slowly held her wrinkled hands out as if it was the first time she had ever seen them. No, I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry, girl. Sometimes my mind just..." Kaine thought the look on her grandmother's face was the most heartbreaking thing she's ever seen. "Listen," she began. "Maybe I should stay home after all." "No, I won't have you stay here to keep an eye on an old codger like me. You go get your fruit and your wallet, whatnot. I'll be fine. When you come back, I'll have a nice grasshopper dinner waiting for you." Kaine rolled her eyes, then kissed her grandmother on the forehead and made ready to depart, trying desperately to ignore the worry that was gnawing at the wards of her heart. Kaine could feel the old woman's eyes watching her as she moved down the path. Don't turn around, she told herself, but in the end the temptation was too great. She spun on her heel for one final look and saw a small, bent woman standing in front of a ramshackle hut with a sad expression on her face. God, she looks so old now. It's like the wind could reach down and just carry her away. Kaine worried about her grandmother all day, causing her work to suffer. What little fruit she could collect was tossed carelessly into the wheelbarrow, and she only found a couple of stones before losing interest in the project. Finally, as dusk approached, she decided to call it a day. Cursing herself for the lack of focus, Kaine pushed the nearly empty wheelbarrow back down the path. As she crested the final hill, she suddenly froze in place. The wheelbarrow fell from her fingers and collapsed on its side, sending a few pieces of the wrinkled brown fruit rolling back down the hill. Her gaze was transfixed by a thick black cloud that hovered just ahead, tracing its path with a finger. Kaine suddenly felt her stomach knot on itself. No. Gods, no! Her grandmother's house was ablaze, the flames licking up as if nothing to touch the sky itself. Grandma! Grandma! Kaine ran, faster than she had ever moved in her life. Once she tripped on a stone and went sprawling into the rocky ground, but she leapt on her feet and continued running, unmindful of the blood that spilled from her wounded hands and knees. As she got closer and closer, Kaine's mind began to race in time with her footfalls. It's too dark. It's too dark. Not just fire. Can't be fire. Too much smoke. Gotta save her. Gotta save her. She burst into the front yard and came to a sudden halt, as her worst suspicions confirmed. The smoke from the fire was mingling with the thick, inky blackness of an enormous shade. The massive creature supported itself on 3 twisted feet and achieved balance through means of a large, armored tail. Scales, horns, and claws sprouted from its body in a random, chaotic pattern, giving it the appearance of a lizard designed by some insane god. Seeing Kaine, it let out a roar and flicked its tail, sending small whirlwinds spinning around the yard. For a moment, the creature retreated into a shimmering, inky blackness, as if her mind was unable to comprehend that such a thing could actually exist. But then the smell hit her, a blend of rotten meat and excrement, and the horror became real once more. The creature bellowed again, and this time, Kaine responded with a scream of her own. All right, you bastard, she thought as a scream echoed off the high cliffs around them. It's you and me, let's go! The Shade eyed Kaini with bemused interest, then it began looking from her to the house and back again, as if urging her to look at the destruction it had so gleefully wrought. With dread building in her heart, Kaini glanced towards the house. Through the smoke and flames, she spotted a small figure struggling to escape the ruins. Grandma! At the sound of her voice, the old woman began wavering frantically. She's alive, thought Kaini. Alive! Kaini's legs sprang to life as she raced across the yard toward the flaming wreckage of the house. Before she could advance more than a few steps, the Shade opened its mouth and let out a roar powerful enough to uproot trees and send them flying. The blast sent Kaini tumbling through the air before smashing her against the rocky earth. Stars danced in front of her eyes as she tried to remember how her legs worked. Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up now! As Kaini struggled to her feet, the Shade stomped toward the house and pinned her grandmother to the ground with the tip of a claw. The old woman struggled to move the claw from her stomach, but she might well have been pushing a mountain. She coughed briefly, sending a small spray of blood into the air, then collapsed to the ground, her energy spent. Kaini lurched to her feet, only to fall back to earth with a grasp. Her ankles were on fire. One or both of them were surely broken. Ignoring the pain that screamed through her body, she began dragging herself across the ground, leaving a drunken trail of dust and blood in her wake. Grandma! Hold on. Just a little longer. Her grandmother's face was turning blue, her eyes rolling back until only the whites were exposed. Kaini pulled herself across the ground with maddening slowness, the distance seeming to increase with every second that passed. The Shade glanced between the two women and flicked at its tongue, its giant mouth turning up at the corners. Short, panting breaths belched from somewhere deep inside its core. Bastard! Laughing at us! She had no idea how such a mindless creature could experience emotion, but there could be no doubt the Shade was taking joy in their suffering. Yeah, I see your plan. The Shade moved its claws slightly, allowing Grandma to breathe again. It was clearly keeping her alive, only to snuff out her life when Kaini was close enough to touch her. I'm gonna kill this bastard! Summoning all her strength, Kaini rose to her feet. There was a sickening snap from her right ankle as the foot twisted backward, but she forced it from her mind and began to hobble toward the monster. Pulling a small knife from the pouch at her waist, she leapt on the foot that pinned her grandmother and plunged the weapon deep. Give her back! She screamed. Give her back to me! It was like stabbing a rock. After a few swipes, the knife broke and the hilt with a dull snap. The Shade panted laughter again, then raised its tail and sent it rushing through the air toward the young girl that was latched up to its foot. Kaini never had a chance. The tail struck her square in the chest and then sent her crashing into the burning wreckage of the home. As she lay on the ground with blood pouring from multiple wounds, a small, weak voice spoke up. Kaini? Kaini's vision blurred, but she forced herself to focus on the sound. Finally her eyes cleared enough for her to make out her grandmother's hands reaching out to her through the smoke. Grandma! Kaini, you gotta run. You can't miss this one. Kaini grabbed the hands and held on with all her strength. Grandma, come on, we have to go. The old woman coughed loudly. One of her hands, thick with blood, slipped from Kaini's grasp and thumped to the ground below. Grandma, no. I said run, goddammit, you have to live, you have to get through. The thought would stay forever unfinished. Before she could say another word, the shade's clawed foot descended, smashing through the remains of the roof and down upon the shattered figure of the old woman. Blood oozed from the gaps in the creature's toes as the terrible putrid smell assaulted Kaine's nose once again. She stared at the foot, dumbfounded, convinced that what she was seeing could not possibly be real. When the creature finally lifted its appendage, all that remained underneath was a twisted, unrecognizable mass of rubble and red. Her grandmother was gone. Kaine blinked, trying to feel the hands which had been in hers just a moment before. For a fleeting instant, she could remember the warmth of that embrace, the trembling of the fingers, but then the sensation drifted away and the breeze was gone. Memories flashed through Kaine's mind, one after the other, faster and faster, until they became a meaningless jangle of noise. Kaine screamed then, a thunderous sound that echoed off the cliffs and seemed to roll away forever. The shade eased forward, black ichor pouring from its mouth and dissolving into smoke on the ground below. The earth shook with every step as it crept towards its prey. Kaine's body slowly rose as if controlled by a mad puppet master. Her arms and legs were bent at impossible angles, and her head lolled dangerously to the side. Yet somehow she managed to stand. Staring at the shade, her eyes began to glow with a deep red fire. The creature, so confident just moments before, took a slow, hesitant step backward, trying to discern if this broken human could possibly pose a threat. Kaine seized the moment, laughing like a madwoman. She leapt into the air and plunged the shattered hilt of her knife deep into the leg of the shade. The shade shook Kaine off like a fly, sending her crashing to the earth once again. Her chest rose and fell slowly, as if a great weight were resting on it. Moist sounds of pain echoed through her mind. Something warm and thick oozed from her ears. Is that blood? Think it is. Think I'm bleeding to death. No, can't die. Grandma told me to live. Deep inside Kaine's mind, something finally broke. The sound, the pain, the smoke and flames, all of it faded away, until all that remained was a single incantation repeated over and over again. Kill it, 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 kill it! Kill it now! As the spark that was Kaine slowly began to flicker and die, she felt her desire to kill and her desire to live blend into one. The distance between heartbeats grew longer and longer and longer.
The beast approaches.
Oh, I know.
Damn. Let's go.
Creature must have. How did it even survive these past 5 years?
I'm not gonna let this happen again. It dies today. My sword feels lighter.
It's not the blade, but the skill of the user. Strike it down.
Dead. Oh, one more. I guess. Gently, weakly, softly. The shade, sure that its tormentor was dead, turned and stomped off toward the horizon, stopping along the way to bellow one final roar. Couldn't kill it. Shamed beyond imagining, Kaini tried to turn her head to the side, but only succeeded in coughing up a huge gout of blood. It was getting difficult to see, and only after a moment of fierce concentration did she realize that her left eye was gone. Laughing to herself, she turned her remaining eye to the ruins of her home and noticed a ragged stump of an arm resting a few feet away. Yeah, that's mine, she thought with a mad giggle. This is gonna make clapping a real bitch. Ha! Cried a sudden voice from the depth of her mind. Finally gonna die, are ya? Well, you had it coming. Go to hell, Demo, she thought at the unseen assailant. Go to hell before I pluck out your eyes and feed them to a dog. The voice of her childhood terror evaporated into smoke, only to be replaced by another, more recent voice. Hold still, said the apothecary, materializing from the ruins like a ghost. I want to draw you, that way you can live forever. No, stop. Don't want to live forever. Want to die right here. I see, he said quietly. Well, if that's what you want. The spectral shopkeeper fluttered in and out of her existence for a moment, then produced a piece of paper and sketched quickly. After a few seconds, he turned the page to Kaini and smiled. Since you rejected my offer, I decided to draw someone else. It was a picture of grandmother. Real as life, Kaini opened her mouth to thank the man, but stopped as the picture began to blacken in the middle before she could say anything. Dozens of multi-legged insects began to swarm across the image, tearing it with their sharpened pincers. Stop, no, don't hurt that picture! Kaini reached out with her remaining arm and waved futilely in the air. To her surprise, the insects fell off the picture to the ground below, where they vanished into tiny black tendrils of smoke. Relieved, Kaini turned her good eye back to the picture, only to open her mouth in a silent scream. The sketch now showed her grandmother as she truly was, a smashed, unrecognizable lump of nothing. The apothecary smiled, then broke into a jolly dance. See that? He cried as he danced his jig. It's perfect now. She looks just like you. Ha ha cha cha. I look like that? Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Drowning in despair, Kaini lay her hand back in the mud smoke of her ruined house and waited for the end to come. But just before she let everything go, an unfamiliar voice began whispering in her ear. Ain't you got a wish, sunshine? The voice was vulgar and fierce at the same time, as if instantly had somehow found a way to take form. Kaini wanted to scream as the voice crawled under her skin, but her lungs refused to work. You know, a wish like a prayer or something. Why don't you get on your knees and start praying to heaven? Please, invisible man in the sky, save me! Save me! Kaini finally resorted to shouting at the voice with her mind. I don't make wishes, they don't come true for me. I'm a curse, a freak. I should be left to die. The other voice boomed in her ears. Oh god, you're the best. Kaini glanced down and saw a black, shiny substance oozing from her legs. She tried to brush it away, but her remaining arm would no longer respond. Ooh, I'm knocking over things. The substance slowly crept around her feet and then began moving upward the rest of her body. Is this death? Is this what it's like? Or is my mind just losing itself? She could feel the slime oozing upward, feel the hot searing pain left in its wake. Whatever else might be happening, she was still alive. This was real. "Come on," said the voice. "Let it go." Kaine tried to just ignore the voice and concentrate on her pain, but the newcomer would have none of it. "Don't ignore me, sunshine. You're ready to give up? Ready to die? So why not let me have it?" Have what? "Your body! Come on, give it to me! Give it to me! I want to stand on the ground, feel the rain, taste the wind." The voice paused as if licking its lips. When it resumed, it was filled with a mad, unabated joy. "And I want to take your hands and use them to choke the goddamn life out of people. I want to tear their throats and bathe in blood just like before." In response, Kaine shifted her hand and vomited. The warmth of it crept down her front and mingled with the pain of encroaching black ooze. "Are you a shade?" "Yeah, maybe. What of it?" And the slime reached her face, crept up past her nose, and slowly oozed into the socket of her missing eye. The moment it touched her brain, Kaine was struck by the most powerful sensation she'd ever felt in her life. It was ecstasy. She wanted to scream with delight, but all she could manage was a small, whispered moan. "Feels good, don't it?" asked the voice with a chuckle. "Yeah, what can I say? I know how to please the ladies. Now gimme that body. Come on, gimme the body and I'll give you more of this feeling. It's a fair trade." A black lump began to protrude from Kaine's side as she watched it grow longer and thicker, eventually taking the form of a missing arm. "I can see better," she thought. "My eye must be growing back too." The slime reached up to envelop the rest of her face, but she managed to brush it away. "Stop," she whispered, marveling at how she had regained her voice. "Stop?" The black ooze hesitated, as if considering this request, then quickly shimmered down her body before disappearing in a cloud of smoke. "Ah, what the hell, sunshine?" screamed the voice. "We had a deal. I thought you wanted to die." "Grandma said I can't die yet." A brief image of her grandmother, bloodied and broken, flashed before her eyes. She saw the shade that killed her, and heard its mocking laughter, then closed her eyes and forced the image from her mind. Her whole body was quaking with rage. When she opened her eyes again, they burned bright red. "That thing took my grandmother. I have to kill it before I die." Kaine glanced down and saw a mysterious pattern, the pattern of the shades, burn itself into her left arm. "Well, I'll be damned," said the voice cheerfully. "Look at that, sunshine. I think you and me are gonna be good friends now." Kaine stared intently at her arm. The more emotional she felt, the more the letters seemed ready to puncture her skin and begin infecting the rest of her body. The arm clearly had a will of its own now. "Stop. Gotta stop." Holding her left arm in her right, Kaine took a deep breath and tried to calm herself. "Come on, don't fight it," pleaded the voice. "Hate's my favorite dish and I'm hungry." "Let it go. Feel the anger. Burn with the fire of revenge. Thirst for blood and go out there and... Shut up and get the hell out of my body." "Your body? Oh, that's rich, sunshine. Real rich. Look, why don't you just up and die so I can have this body all to myself? What do you say? I bet those buddies of yours in the area would love to see you dead." Kaine grabbed a nearby shard of glass and tried to saw off the shade-infected portion of her side. Before she could, her darkened left arm grabbed her right wrist, crushing it. Kaine screamed and dropped the shard as the sound of bone crunching on bone filled the air. "Stupid idiot girl, you're possessed now, sunshine, and there ain't no going back." The voice laughed again, a loud, long wail that seemed to go on without end. "Possessed?" whispered Kaine. Yeah, possessed, you and me. We got what you might call a timeshare arrangement. Remember how folks used to think you were a freak? Wait till they get a load of you now. Kaine looked up, tears in her eyes. The sky seemed smaller somehow, darker. Is this because of that shade? Is this how they see the world? So, listen. I know this whole possession thing seems a bit sudden, but it ain't all bad. There's plenty in it for you, too. I'm a very powerful creature, Sunshine, and now that power belongs to you. You got enemies, people you want to kill, I can make it happen. That little fat kid who kept picking on you, that big old shade that squashed your granny, you'll wrap them up in their own assholes. No more abuse for you, Sunshine. No more pain. Wait, said Kaine. You're a shade. Why would you help me kill another shade? What do you think? I'm some kind of racist? Some killing snob? I don't give a goddamn who you murder, honeypants. I just want to drink from the well. Kaine considered this as she struggled to her feet, the power of the shade coursing through her. The smoke from her house was drifting away with the wind, and she enjoyed the way the cool evening breeze felt on her new left arm. After a long pause, the voice spoke up again. So, how about it? You and me, we could have some good times together. Look, I'll even take care of the bloody part if you don't want. Fuck off, asshole, muttered Kaine. I'll handle the killing. Screamed the voice. Look at you go. Oh, Sunshine, we're going to have so much fun. So listen, my name's Tyron, and if you ever need me, just be hanging out on this piece of meat you call a heart. Now get to it, and the more you kill, the more your heart turns rotten and sour, and I like rotten and sour. Kaine found herself nodding at the voice. Yeah, she said, yeah, think this can work. I'm gonna find that shade and I'm gonna strangle it with its own guts. And when I'm done, I'm gonna do the same to you, Tyron. Count on it. Ha! Laughed Tyron. I have shit bigger than you, so good luck with that. Oh, and hey, one more thing. Right now, you and me are sharing this body. But if you ever run out of hate, if you ever, go soft, then I'm gonna take over everything. So keep on killing, Sunshine, and watch your back. The voice grew fainter and gradually faded away, fading to somewhere deep inside Kaine herself. Kaine waited until she was sure the voice was gone, then waved her new left arm around a few times. It feels perfectly normal, she thought. It feels like mine. Desperately, she began poking and prodding at the new limb, determined to find something wrong with it. She didn't want it to feel normal. That would mean the creature inside her had already won. I'm not a shade. I'm Kaine. Repeating this mantra in her mind, she slowly began digging through the rubble of her house, being careful to ignore a certain red-stained spot in the corner. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity of heartbreaking work, she found what she was looking for. It was the wreath of lunar tears. Though it had been through hell and back, the garland's petals were as bright as ever. Kaine stared to place it in her hand, in her hair, then slowly lowered the wreath and stared at it. I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm so sorry. But I don't deserve to wear this anymore. I'm possessed, corrupted, a freak. And this time, I don't think there's any going back. Holding the flowers to her heart, Kaine fell to the ground and sobbed. As night gradually lightened to dawn, the people of the area arose to their daily lives. She remained in that position, as if tears could somehow wash away the horror that now infected her world.
Alive! Stay alive! Stay alive!
Grandma.
Kaine, you gotta live! You gotta come back to us!
You were the one calling me, weren't you?
You still recognize me?
Of course. I knew you right away.
Thank you, Kaine.
My bean!
Welcome back, Kaine.
Oh, Emil baby.
Wow. You grew up. So, how long has it been?
5 years.
Shit. That's a long time. Any luck with Yona?
We are still no closer to finding her. We need a way to locate the Shadow Lord.
By the way, this is for you.
Is that a lunar tear?
It's not as good as your grandmother's, but I tried.
No, it's great. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Kaine waking from a long petrified sleep. Emil's unflagging kindness. Our reunion was a happy one, and we let it wash over us like rain. That is, until Devila and Popola had to go and ruin it all. Are you kidding me?
Please, try. People are tired and
This is It's weak. No one. You and Kaine saved it.
People are afraid of us. As long as you're right, Kaine,
I'm used to sleeping outside.
But
we'll see.
sorry about.
What is the matter?
Kaine always sleeps outside. Never even occurred to. Damn it.
We should turn.
We've been here before, so I'm skipping.
I didn't get much sleep that night. For the first time in my life, I hated Devila. For the first time in my life, I doubted Popola. But those feelings are pointless in the end. They said and did what they did for the sake of the village. To protect it from the horror of the Shades. Really, how can I blame Devila and Popola? In the end, I'm just as bad. Because I never once stopped to think about Kaine and Emil's situation myself. I should apologize, but I'm good with that.
I got a fire going.
Wait.
Good.
I'm so happy to get to talk to you again, Kaine.
Yeah, me too.
I tried everything I could think of to save you, you know. I polished you with a special cloth. I poured warm water over you.
Wait, you poured water on me?
Yeah, but it didn't really do much except make you all shiny.
Hey, Emil. Thanks for saving me.
I guess you noticed how I look different now.
I'm sorry, Emil. I'm sorry for all of it.
Well, I mean, this new form isn't all bad, you know? At least I can look at you when we talk, right? Hey, so why don't you tell me something about yourself?
I'm not very interesting. Sorry.
Come on, I just want to know you better. Please?
Fine. This all happened when I was a kid. Before the whole shade possession thing. My body is different. And when the villagers found out about it, they started treating me like a freak. But one person, my grandmother, accepted me just as I was, no matter how bad things got.
She's really special to you, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, hey! That gives me an idea. Since we cured your petrification, we should start looking for a way to cure your possession in my body. I know we can do it if we all work together. Heck, it'll probably be super easy.
Let me guess. More warm water?
Okay. Can we just forget I told you about that?
Oh, they are so cute. Okay.
Sleep well?
Sure.
And yet your red eyes tell a different tale. Don't be so hard on yourself, lad.
I need to go see Devila and Popola.
Very well.
Okay.
What might that be?
It's Mom's diary.
I've not heard you speak much about your mother.
She got the Black Scrawl and died when I was little.
My apologies for bringing it up.
It's all right. I can barely remember her face anymore. This is the only thing I have left of her. Reading it helps remind me of when we were still a family.
I see.
But the final entries get a little strange.
In what way?
Well, here, take a look.
Don't fucking no.
Say there. Can you not hear me?
I want to save.
Why are you standing about like a slack-jawed ninny?
Sorry. Felt like I was dreaming or something.
Excuse me?
Sleeping on one's feet is quite the talent indeed. Come now. There's the door.
Right. Let's go.
Hello. No, I like really don't. Can I please save? On my own.
Something wrong?
I feel as if I've just...
I know what you mean.
Okay, so there's a boss here. Okay. Außerdem ist da drin Hot Adult NieR. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. So... that was ending A. And then some. I guess we are in playthrough B now. Neat. Well. That will be all for today. Thank you everyone so much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.